How is motion affected by mass? In this full inquiry experiment, students will find out how the mass of an object affects the distance the object will move. Each group of students will need a cup cut in half, a marble, 2 metric rulers, 2 books, 4 pennies, tape, a balance, and gram cubes. A calculator or computer is optional. To prepare in advance, for every 2 groups, cut a 9-ounce cup in half vertically. Now, here's how to perform the experiment. First, ask a question. How does the mass of a cup affect the distance a rolling marble will move the cup? State a hypothesis. One might be, if the mass of a cup is increased, then the distance the cup is moved by a rolling marble will decrease. Identify and control your variables. You will increase the mass of the cup by taping pennies to the cup. You will measure the distance the cup moves. Everything else must remain the same. Now test your hypothesis. Step 1. Set up a ramp. Place one end of a ruler with a groove on a stack of books about 5 centimeters high. Place the open end of the cup at the end of the ruler. Roll a marble down the ramp into the cup. Observe and record the results. Measure the distance the cup moves. To help prevent accidents, remind students to pick up any marbles that fall. Step 2. Use a balance and gram cubes to find the mass of the cup. Record the mass in grams. Step 3. Tape a penny on top of the cup. Move the cup back to the end of the ramp. Step 4. Roll the marble down the ramp into the cup. Record the results. Then find the mass of the cup with the penny taped on it. Record the mass. Step 5. Repeat these steps using 2, 3, and 4 pennies. Collect and record your data in a chart and interpret it. Use your data to make a line graph. Describe how the distance the cup moved was affected by the mass of the cup with pennies. State your conclusion. Explain how mass affects the distance that the cup moves. Compare your hypothesis with your results and communicate your conclusion. Students should observe that the cup will move farthest without any pennies attached. With each additional penny, the cup will move a shorter distance. Students may conclude that if the mass of the cup is increased, there will be a decrease in the distance a rolling marble can move the cup. How would changing the height of the ramp affect how the cup moves? Encourage students to think of other testable questions. Then have them formulate if-then statements. One example might be, if I increase the height of the ramp, then the marble will move the cup farther, and use this activity as a model for future full inquiry activities.